Okay, hello. I'm using my new video recorder, and it's kind of really close up. I can see it has a little TV screen on it that you flip around. It's a flip. Ooh, and it even kind of makes my eyes look a little cross-eyed. It's weird. So, anyway, I'm at the Daily Juice Cafe. You can hear the blenders blending away, and I'm waiting for a friend. I'm actually doing a consultation today, a Raw Bella consultation. But I wanted to talk. I'm sitting and I'm thinking about the things that I'm going to say to her. And today is a very interesting day for me because I'm reading this book. It's going to be backwards, but it says conscious language. And I'm actually going to a workshop with the writer this afternoon, a free introductory workshop with the writer Bob Stevens here in Austin. And I've read about 3 chapters so far, and I've kind of got the gist of it, but I'm going to continue to study. It's very interesting. And basically the premise is similar to the basics that you find in The Secret, the Law of Attraction, Abraham Hicks, and that is that we create our world based on the language, the words that come out of our mouth, our words that come out of our mouths. And so it's basically helping to restructure your language, teaching you how to use the Creator's gift that is placed inside of us, to speak things into existence, to speak things in terms of your health and your wealth and your wellness, your health and your wealth and your emotions into existence. And so teaching you to be grateful and full of gratitude and positivity by speaking more positive and speaking about the I am, the capital I, the capital Am that lives within. And so as I'm waiting for this particular friend slash client, I'm aware that she is already aware of this realm of thought. And so usually when I counsel people, it is where I begin, is with the power of the tongue, that it is more important what comes out of your mouth than what goes in, because what is coming out of your mouth bespeaks what is in your heart and in your mind, and eventually will have a lot to do with what you put in your mouth, because we are really eating based on a lot of what our emotions are doing, and our emotions are doing what our words are telling us to, and we're creating our emotions with our words. And so it's, basically things come down to 3 things, that is food, communication, and relationships. And so one of the things that I always tell people is that when you have a function to go to, when you have an event to go to, let's say you're going to girls' night out or a wedding or a birthday party, people are like, well, I can't start a diet because I'm going to a wedding. Well, first of all, I try to discourage the word diet because, many people already know that we're seeking a lifestyle change. And so the word diet is so limiting, and we want to get rid of limiting conversations. Diet is restrictive and limiting and almost imprisoning. So moving away from that, and that, you really can eat whatever it is that you want, but it really is about how you go about it. If you go to one of these events with the idea that, oh my God, they're serving my favorite dish and I have to have it and I have to eat lots of it, then you are going to put yourself in an emotional state where you overeat and you backtrack, and then your body will retain and you will feel guilt, and it will trump whatever good feelings you had when you ingested the food initially. So what I always tell people is seek the relationships that are there at the event. You're going to girls' night out. You're there to bond with your friends, to feel the love, to give the love, to express to each other what is going on in each other's lives. Taste, enjoy, sip, nibble, enjoy, and don't deprive yourself, but don't gorge. Gorge on the love of your friends, gorge on the relationship, gorge on the communication between the people that are there. Accept the love, feel loved on, compliment, uplift, give people your love. make sure that they know that you listen. I just did a Facebook post on how I am committing myself more than ever to being a listener, more than anything. Um, when people think, oh, you're a consultant, you give information. I do give information. However, my primary focus is to listen first, because I do believe that many people know intuitively what it is that they should be doing, and they need to be heard about what are the reasons why they can't do it. There are a number of reasons why that people come up with the excuses, and so I help them, figure out how it is that they can get around the excuses that they create for themselves, such as I don't have the money or I don't have the time. They know how to go to the store and buy organic vegetables and chop them up and make wonderful recipes. Most people can follow a recipe. There are tons of recipes available, but it's always, I don't have the money, I don't have the time. And so I help them to first of all, develop a new set of words around that, so that they can create the time and the money with their language, and then develop habits and develop ways and figure out how we can, there are many time-saving and money-saving ways around eating healthy. And so once I listen to what they say and let them hear themselves, then I help them to create a new language and a new way of going about creating this new way of eating and a new way of living. So I'm just checking in with you and thinking about food communication and relationships. Communication is definitely the key when we start a lifestyle like this. And, many times I'm talking to myself, because I do get into these things where I want to gorge myself on things. And, diets make us feel deprived. So often I'm in that same circumstance, or emotion will cause me to overeat. And I want to empower other people and empower myself not to do that gorging thing. Yeah. So anyway, conscious language, being aware of what comes out of your mouth as well as what goes in. So I am, I can, I will. There's freedom that exists for all of us if we look within and love on ourselves, and love ourselves enough to give our body the fuel that we need to go and do and be and exist and create and love on the people that are in our lives. Going about our day, giving love to people, sharing information, sharing ourselves. I think that giving this information away is the most important thing. It is the call on my life, and as long as I'm continuing to do that, I believe I will be richly blessed, and those around me will be richly blessed. And so my mantra, my call is that I want everybody to be healthy. If I can make money doing this, that's all the more better, because that's what I'd like to do with my life. But I want, my desire is for all people around me to be healthy and free, and this food is free. So I'm signing off, and I hope everybody is well. This is my new camera. I hope everybody thinks that it looks good. I think it makes my head look 10 million times bigger than normal, but we'll see how it looks when I put it on the computer. So have a blessed day.